Hello, we're on the bus tour of the NASA. They're on the bus. They all ride the bus. Mary is riding the bus. They have the little thing. They have the thing. And I will stop recording because my son.
This is where we went into the space shuttle. Yeah, I think it was here. I recognize it. Can't walk. Walked up.
Yep. July 4th. Lifting devices that we call ground support equipment are used. There are also 4 large overhead cranes that can lift between 250 and 325 tons each.
There are 2 basic tasks that have to be completed if it can be lifted from a horizontal to a vertical position. That's a major job, considering that the orbiter alone weighs about 200,000 pounds. Then the orbiter, external tank, and solid rockets, which contain highly flammable propellant, have to be mated together. That's another reason for everyone's safety. Security tightly controls access to the building.
The tiles of the orbiter are fragile, like an eggshell, and easily chipped. So when you
strip. Inside the base is a honeycomb of work platforms stacked 5 stories high. Technicians use the platforms to reach, maintain, and inspect the various systems that make the orbiter the most complex machine ever to take to the air.
Many of the most critical functions have 2 complete backup systems to ensure crew safety.
I told you.
And the orbiter doesn't leave the building until all those
Like I
backup
said,
systems are working perfectly.
Never mind.
Get on the right. Gets underneath there, positions itself, and then just raises right up and picks up that platform on its back. Meanwhile, that platform, no matter where it sits, is always sitting on 6 22-foot high pedestals. Here's an empty set right up here to the right. Now, let's take a moment and look straight ahead at that strange-looking boxcar sitting up there. That is what they carry, one segment of the solid rocket booster. After those solid rocket boosters are retrieved and recovered after a launch, they're broken down into those segments, and each segment is put aboard a boxcar like that one, and they're shipped out to Utah, where they're completely refurbished and reloaded with that solid rocket fuel. Now let's take a look ahead and up to the right to that mobile launch platform. As you can see, it's sitting on those pedestals. That structure itself is over 2 stories high. It actually has 2 floor levels on the inside. It's all steel, over 8 million pounds worth. It has compartments in it that can be sealed just like a ship. And they do seal it and pressurize it during a launch to keep out the toxic fumes from those exhausts. Now the shuttle is assembled right on top of that platform and will subsequently launch right off of that platform out to launch pad. When the shuttle's up there, the orbiter's on this end, tail down. His 3 rocket engines are pointed right down through that first very large hole that passes all the way through. There are 2 holes further back that line up with his 2 solid rocket boosters. So when they light up all those rocket engines for a launch, all that flame and exhaust just goes right through that mobile launch platform, right on down into the flame trench below.
Directly adjacent to the vehicle assembly building is
The launch platform and the launch tower. Now it only takes 20 seconds to empty out that 300,000 gallons of water, but by then, that shuttle is long gone. That's the gantry up ahead on the right, peeking over the top of the trees. That's our destination. We're going to be there in just a couple of moments. But up ahead, as I go around the corner to the right, you're going to be able to see across the river over to Cape Canaveral Air Force Station.
An access arm for crew, and 2 vent arms which route propellant gases away from the vehicle. Atop the fixed service structure is the lightning mast, which protects the tower and the shuttle from lightning strikes. The rotating service structure provides protected access to all of the shuttle's critical points. It also has a clean room and are loaded into the external tank through an intricate system of pipes and valves. As the interior propellant tanks fill, some of the propellant turns to gas and must be released safely. A vent hood called the beady cap collects the oxygen.
in? Oh, that's just a place to take pictures. That's a hell of a zoom.
The crawlers, the big things that weigh like 6,000 tons, the biggest treads in the world ever. They start over there. Show them over there. Start there, and they go down this big gravel path. See, they have the two parallel tracks for them with the big tank treads. And they go all the way around out to that thing out there. The rotating service structure, which is the short thing, and the tall thing with the rod on it is the fixed service structure. And that's a water tower, which the guide said was to keep the noise down so that things didn't blow up from the sonic shock waves. And then there's a hydrogen tank so that they made sure that they could have plenty of flammable stuff on hand should they want to blow Florida up. And that's also why they have all the water too, because they have so much flammable things. It says it all right here. And you can fit the Statue of Liberty in that building. It goes right through the doors. There. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Okay, let's go collect your mom.
they're inside.
Well, let's go get them.
Okay.
Let's go get food.
Food. Okay.
Good afternoon once again, folks, and welcome to the fire room. Anyone needing to leave this theater while the presentation is in progress, just push open one of the doors on your immediate right. Any of these 6 doors right here. Also, once again, we're reminded that flash photography is not permitted during our presentation as a courtesy to others in the theater, and smoking is not allowed in the building at any time. We thank you once again and enjoy the program.
This is the firing room, launch control for the Apollo mission. This is not a mock-up. These are the very consoles we sat at when men first took off to fly to the moon. The tragedy of Apollo 1 had put us a year and a half behind. We were making up for it in one big leap, and we were doing it with a rocket that no man had ever flown before. before Christmas 1968, when Apollo 8 sat on the pad. She was the first of a new kind, a moon rocket. This was the Phoenix, risen from the ashes of Apollo 1. The first Apollo crew did not die in vain. This was to be their testament. "36 stories high, she had been fully fueled throughout the night. The liquid oxygen in her tanks caused ice to form on the outside of the craft. The extreme temperature differences between the air and the sub-zero fuel caused the metal skin of the rocket to expand and contract. Everyone who was on the pad agreed. It was as though the rocket was alive, breathing, straining at the leash. Earlier in the morning, astronauts Frank Borman, Jim Lovell, and Bill Anders had made their final preparations before taking that long ride out to the waiting spacecraft. The minimum safe distance from Saturn V at liftoff was 3 miles. The reason was simple. When fully fueled, the rocket contained the explosive power of an atomic bomb. As the clock counted down, the astronauts and all of us in launch control went through the pre-flight checks. Our hands on the controls of the most powerful, most complex machine ever built. It had over 2 million separate systems. And to bring these men back alive, everything had to work perfectly. Each individual system had been tested, but what we didn't know was how they would perform when all 2 million began to work together. That moment would come when the countdown clock reached 0. If a maneuvering thruster failed, if communications broke down, if navigation was off by 1 degree, if any piece of the miles of wiring, circuits, relays, or valves was defective, Frank Borman, Jim Lovell, and Bill Anders would pay with their lives. As they sat, waiting for launch on that chill December morning, these 3 astronauts were back to what they had always been, test pilots. You are now in the final minutes before the launch of Apollo 8, right here where it actually happened. Mankind is about to leave his planet behind and journey to another. It is one of those rare moments when history is not being made, destiny is being embraced.
During this period, once we do get the firing command, the various tanks within the 3 stages of the Saturn V launch vehicle begin to pressurize. We have firing command. The firing command is in and now on the sequence, 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Our status board indicates that all aspects are ready, instrument meters ready, spacecraft ready, final check of the emergency detection system, that ready light also on. First stage preparation is now completed.
Okay. We're on. Ready to go to Cronkite. Stand by water. Okay, you're on. All systems go.
45 seconds on counting. First stage liquid oxygen tank has been pressurized and the pressure is still building up. Coming up in 90 seconds, mark T-minus 90 seconds on counting. Apollo 8 crew standing by, spacecraft commander John Corner, Jim Lovell, Bill Anders. And now we report that the liquid hydrogen tank in the third stage is pressurized, 1 minute 15 seconds. All third stage propellants pressurized at this time as we come up on the 60-second mark on flight to the moon. T-minus 60 seconds and counting. The vehicle now is completely pressurized. We're coming up on Apollo transfer shortly. We have the power transfer and we're now on the flight batteries within the launch vehicle. Final reports coming from Frank Borman at this time. Final look at the switch list aboard the spacecraft. 20 seconds, all aspects we are still low at this time. 12, 11, 10, 9, 4,
successfully orbited the moon, and the astronauts returned safely to the Earth. I know. I'm Jim Lovell, and I was one of the crew of this spacecraft, Apollo 8. We were the first men to see the surface of the moon from just a few miles away. But it was the hundreds of thousands of men and women who worked in that team, and the millions of people who supported the mission that really made it possible. That way, I guess, we all went to the moon. Now, on the other side of those doors, you'll find an actual Saturn V moon rocket. It's still the most powerful, the most complex machine ever built. And I guess it's the only one that can take you to another planet. I actually got to fly one on a second flight to the moon called Apollo 13. But that's another story.
Ladies and gentlemen, when exiting, please once again watch your step on the stairs and use the handrails. And we do remind you to visit our lunar theater, which is located at the nose end of the Saturn V rocket on the left side of our hall.
That was cool. Let's go. Oh yeah, I got a lot of stuff. might need to switch tapes, even though this is a brand new one. It's saying I don't have any time left on it.
You're just getting the back of my head.
I want to see if it's really going to run out. There we go. All right, good. Maybe that was just a defective tape. Hopefully the one will stop and playing the back. You helping?
I'm going to leave you. You keep standing.
You helping the tourists?
Yes.
Let's go look at things. Yeah, ain't that something? How'd you like to take a ride in my airplane? We're going to go for a little ride up in the sky. Yo, yo, yo.
Get on.
Astronaut van, but they did not have any place to go pee, and I'm sure that's what their last thought was. I wish I could have peed. Wow, man, look at this thing. Oh, I know.
Didn't they have all these in the Smithsonian though?
They don't have this in the Smithsonian. No, no, no. Meow. Call a transporter.
That's cool. And did you see it was at 51 seconds after the thing had taken off? 51 seconds after it taken off, that's when their stage dropped off. It already hit the orbit, it left the Earth, and they dropped off the first stage. Less than a minute. That's so cool.
How does it compare?
Two statues.
Oh.
About 8 seconds. Press pause, or is it still recording? Let me see it.
I press pause.
Oh,
I didn't know
Hello.
that. Hello.
Hello.
Where's Shorty?
Don't you start calling her Shorty. Whoa. She's reading things. She's very interested in things.
Isn't this awesome?
This is very cool.
Stuff when we were coming.
I know. That whole thing in there?
Yeah.
And the window shaking?
Yeah.
That was really
I
cool.
got goosebumps.
Me too.
It was like being there.
I know, because you even had the light come up behind you. And everything. That was really cool. You like that, Mommy?
Yeah, I loved it. That was good.
Do you want a penny in the shape of a Saturn?
No.
No.
Do you want to get something to eat or not?
Are you hungry? Are you?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having something.
Yeah, I'm hungry too. Hey, there's a lunar thing over there.
Yeah.
This is a lunar lander. A little thing to pick up HBO. Let's see what the control panel looks like here.
Isn't that cool?
Power. That's pretty cool. Where is the boo? Where's my boo? Where did she go? Boo! Where's the boo? Where'd she go? I don't know where she went.
La tienda de allá, no aquí.
I'm going to continue to film. Oh, let's see what it looked like inside.
That's a cockpit. That's like the control panel.
That is so cool.
Take a picture of that. Without y'all in it.
Oh, wow.
It's so neat. She showed pictures of like they were living at the moon.
Roll rate.
That's the Earth.
Quad, thruster pair.
Quad
Quad 2. Abort stage.
Diameter was 7 foot 8 inches total.
Look at this. Altitude control pitch, mode control.
No, there's where their food was. Right there, this little pouch.
Seafood.
Oh, God.
I came to pick
Right
the
here.
two. Right, I know.
That's the only food they had.
Well, in this particular little place.
Food, cabin gas, returns, suit, circulation lead.
I wonder where that bathroom was. This.
Mama,
Excuse me. here. Ooh. That just seems heavy. Oh, there's the spacesuit. Ooh. $400,000 a piece, yo. That's a lot of money. Where's my boo? Where's my boo?
Oh, should I see it right there?
Do you guys want to see this? Do you want to go in there or do you want to eat first?
No, let's go in there.
Okay, let me go fetch her. Where'd you say she was?
She's right over.
Bam.
Once they have the right.
Touch the moon. Dun, 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 dun. Ah! They want to go into the lunar theater and watch the lunar thing.
That's cool. Look at that. That's just a big old driver's screen. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the controls of the whole thing.
I'm getting some good stuff here. Yeah, come on.
Give me a second. I guess I could hit it on the way out, couldn't I?
Yeah, they want to eat here too, so they just want to see the show. I think that last tape was just defective. It only took 20 minutes.
No. Why didn't you touch the moon rock?
Not on my list.
Oh, the tape that had the big thing in there?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, it didn't run out.
Do you think it worked okay?
I hope so.
Eagle has slowed to 300 miles an hour. 500 feet over the moon with Eagle barely moving. Armstrong takes over manual.
I'm going to shut it off for this.
Please do not wander over one another.
They're huge.
Or touch the
Usually
side
they're
walls of the display. As a courtesy to others that are waiting, we do ask that you limit your piloting time so all of our guests may have a turn. Thank you.
Who controls it? Mommy, who controls it?
Black light.
What you want?
Let me have this. It's Mary. Hi, Mary. There.
Hang on. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go inside a space shuttle. Huh? You what?
I don't think it's real.
You don't think it's real? Why is that?
I don't remember no Explorer. Do you remember an Explorer?
I don't know. I actually don't remember. I used to keep much better track of this stuff when I lived here, but
Yes, we have attached a portable foot restraint attachment device to the arm, which is the joint between the end effector and the third long piece of the arm.
This is the
which will ride the arm up to the satellite carrying the
This is just a payload, yeah. Huh? Okay, fine. It's not real. And look at these cute little people down here. And Kim's going a little slow.
Do you think they're ready to go?
Yeah. I don't know.
Very much like an actual working editor. If you would like to explore the Kennedy Space Center and see the areas where space shuttles are processed and launched, you can do so aboard one of our guided air-conditioned tour buses.
Can we see any of the park?
Flight deck. I wonder if it would look better if we just put it up against the glass.
It looks fine.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll just... things there.
This looks like And as ever, Canada is here. All right. There it goes. It's really bright. Hopefully you can see this.
We don't know because Russia is
I'm not quite sure why they have different people on different panels. There's Gus Grissom and Ed White. And they got Robert Lawrence up here. Maybe they'll explain. So I'm guessing that all the ones that are up here were on the Challenger. Robert Lawrence here is all by himself. So he's born after Robert and a bachelor degree. 1967. And then there's M.L. Carter. These guys must have just been pilots. He's flying. Selected by NASA to be an astronaut. Was qualified as a mission specialist. Was in a plane that crashed and was destroyed. So these are still, okay, they're still astronauts. They're still considered astronauts. And just died before. I see. Alright. Charles Bassett and Elliot C. During an instrument landing, the plane crashed. Okay, so these two guys died at the same plane crash. Here we have the rocket garden, where we plant rockets.
And they grow.
We give them a lot of fertilizer and some sunlight. As you can see, we're a little bit blinded here.
And 2 years later, he's going, yeah, exactly. I don't let Patrick buy any soup. I can't get any better than the video documentary that Mary put together. You know the souvenirs we buy are for Christmas order. Christmas order. Now those have meat.
And here are the brave adventurers.
Brave space adventurers.
The astronauts of Fort Pierce Bar and Grill.
We're the lost tribe. No, we're not.
What's in there? Can you go into the lunar thing?
I have no idea, honey. I've never been in there.
I want to see.
It doesn't look like you can. Oh, in the little guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It looks like you can go there.
Come on, Kim.
Go to the door and look in. Okay.
I like these little things.
All right, I do too.
They're educational.
They're educational. I like the way I wish they explained his engine. So, like, what's that big brown thing? What is that? I don't know.
Well, go read the thing.
It doesn't say.
Yes, it does.
white lady. Shorty. Oh, holy kitty cats. What do we got in here?
That doesn't make any sense at all, does it?
What?
Poor guys.
Correct, isn't it? It's terrible. Torture chamber. There's one you can actually go in.
Oh.
And lay down. See how they shoved them in there? In that film where it showed them shoving them in? Okay, demonstrate.
Go ahead.
Here, Mommy, hold this for me.
Huh?
Because I need to tie my shoe. You can film things.
Are you? Did you have this on filming?
Yeah, it's filming.
Oh.
You gonna go squeeze them up there? Yeah, no. Look at that dude over there. Look at this guy over here.
That little girl.
Look at over here. Look at this guy standing over here in these red shorts.
Santa Claus?
Look at him, all by himself. Looking very
Scary. It looks like an extension of that rocket right there. Rocket Man. Boop.
She's in Haley mode now, isn't she?
Yeah.
We've lost one of our. Hello.
Where'd she go?
I haven't seen her. Did she come out of the car?
Yeah, she was right with us.
Oh, she's over there.
JP.
I want to go over there. I want to see this. If people can go in there too. I want to go over to that black thing.
Oh, that capsule thing over there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a big old engine. There's a slightly smaller engine. Look at all these rockets. Isn't that something? Look at them.
Wow. Look at all these rockets.
Isn't this cool?
Uh-huh.
Boy, beautiful day. Cold War Corporation. Ba-dow. Ba-dow. Okay, Kim was looking for something to read. So here we go. Liquid rocket fuel, fuel tanks, solid fuel rocket, thrust and motion, action, reaction. Thank you so much, Simple Science. Hang on, the peeps need their picture taken. Oh. And then I'm going to go into the cha-cha thing. Will you hold my bag while I go into the cha-cha thing?
Where are you going?
I'm going in there.
That black thing.
Where are you? can't get you if your face is behind.
Yeah, you guys gotta stick your heads out.
This one works about the same
No,
way.
he's
You hold
behind
down
you.
that for a second.
Soft, isn't it?
Just shudder and you got the shot.
This is like. What are you doing? It's only one room person in here. What are you doing? Ah! Ah! That hurt. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
That's not supposed to hurt. Buttons.
where are we going? Where are we going, Boo?
I have no idea.
She's leaving me.
Leaving you.
Where?
Because I need a bigger place.
Hey,
What?
take this. I need to get out.
Mary! Mary! It's out of control!
Oops, it's my purse. They used to have a bar inside, which would make it a lot easier, and it's gone now. This is where my rocket's going right here.
That's where your rocket's going. Got an empty pad here for your rocket? It's neat. I want to know how to
What do you think about today's trip, Kim? Hmm? Huh? It's confusing? Look at these cute little people right here. And that's all for the Kennedy Space Center. We hope you've enjoyed your visit, and we will talk to you soon.